Hey guys,
It's Mersey Girls.
since we know it's exam season, we thought we'd do a little video on sort of like tips and tricks.
Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say, I know you guys are probably so stressed right now.
I know it seems like the end of the world if you don't pass them all, but just remember that you can always resit, like the option is there.
All three of us have been in exactly the same position as you.
So we thought we could like help you out, like give our experience.
Good luck! I'm just gonna do like a quick fire way that I revised.
I didn't revise, so I'm pretty irrelevant to this video. But I have learnt from my mistakes, and so if you listen to me, you'll know what not to do.
My first tip would be use what works for you. So personally, what I like to do is I like condense my notes from the textbook or get notes like online, and then I learn them. So I don't go and just like read a textbook and then done, because no one learns like that unless you got photographic memory, in which case you're very lucky and I hate you. Not really. I'd say experiment with things. So you might think that one thing works for you, but you might find a better method.
The first way was through Snaprevise, which is a science app, and it has short videos for all exam boards and for like higher and foundation. So that's called Snaprevise, and it's an app.
My first tip is to have a healthy balance of revision and having fun. Spend time revising however long you need to revise and feel ready and comfortable, and then have something that you can look forward to after. So say if it's dancing or going out with your friends or shopping or whatever, have something that you can go to after you've revised, so that gets you through revision.
Another like kind of video thing that I watched was Mr. Bruff, and that's a YouTube channel. He is a genius, trust me, especially for like poetry. He is so amazing at explaining, and it really helped me. So yeah, Mr. Bruff and Snaprevise, definitely check them out.
Past papers as well help me to test myself. You can find past papers online of like the individual topics rather than like the whole subject, which I find really helpful for just if you're learning like one part at a time, which you most likely will do. It's kind of good for like reviewing your knowledge on that specific part instead of the whole entire subject at the end.
My next tip is to maybe, this is just a possibility, cram a little more. So not like I did, I just revised the night before for like 4 hours, tried to learn everything the night before. We're putting this video out halfway through your GCSEs, so if you haven't finished revising the subject yet, don't worry, because you've always still got the option of cramming, because it actually like it taught me things that I didn't know. Don't worry if you've not like learnt it all yet, because you've still got time to cram a little bit.
The next way I revised was through voice notes. I don't know, like if you don't have an iPhone, I don't know if you have like voice memos, but you can just like record yourself and then listen to the video after or whatever. But basically, once I'd like learnt the topic, I would summarize that topic, but speak it out into my voice memos. And I would pretend as if I was teaching like someone who was so dumb. So I'd be like explaining something, but I'd explain it really thoroughly as if they were dumb. So imagine like you're trying to teach like 3-year-olds like what an atom is. Like they're not going to get it, so you'll have to like really go through it. And then before the exam, I would put my headphones in and listen to it on the way to school. And it really did help, because trust me, you can learn so much from teaching someone else.
My next point would be don't jump into like 10 hours of revision a day. Maybe do like a few hours of mainly like organising your notes into the sections. Make sure you have everything. Make sure you understand everything. If you understand things better, it actually passes into your long-term memory better, which is my psychology revision right now. So the way that your long-term memory remembers things is called semantic coding, and what that basically means is that if it's meaningful to you, you'll remember it more. So if it's not meaningful to you, if you don't understand it, if you have no clue what's going on, you're not going to remember it as much. So make sure you know what's going on. Make sure you understand it. Because in exams, yeah, it is basically just learn and churn and just like spit out the textbook. But it will help you a lot more if you actually know what you're learning.
My third tip is to realise that it is not the end of the world if you don't pass, because you've always got the option to resit it, and you can do it as many times as you like. I took my GCSE, then I did a resit, a final resit, and on the final resit I passed. It took me like 4 attempts to get my C in maths. So as long as you've got that determination, you can do it even if you fail, like in the actual GCSE. As much as they feel like the end of the world, and they are really important, don't get me wrong, it isn't the end of the world if you fail. It really isn't, because you can always reset.
Then the next way was through flashcards. So everyone always said to me, oh, you can use flashcards. And I was like, oh my god, flashcards don't even work. That's what everyone says. But they actually really do. You don't even need to buy flashcards. You can just like create your own. That's what I did. And it worked fine. They weren't like the coolest or like the neatest, but we don't need cool. We don't need neat, you know? We just need to get it in our heads. Anyway, so yeah, I would write down the quote on the front and then write down the theme of what it was as well, because you're going to get like a certain theme, I think, aren't you? I don't know. But then on the back, I would explain this quote and like analyze it kind of. Put your quotes in order. Say if you're doing like Inspector Calls or Romeo and Juliet or whatever, when you're putting your quotes all together, ready to tie up to take to school, put them in the order of like the order of the play, if that makes sense. So you can kind of go through the play in your head. You'll be like, oh, I know in that scene, this quote is from that scene, because they'll be in order. It'll just help you so much.
My last point would be healthy, but not too healthy. Sleep. I'd say if you don't sleep, you're going to be tired the next day. You're not going to be able to concentrate the next day, and you're not going to revise. Drink water. You don't understand how much water can help you concentrate until you start drinking water and you're like, that's what happens. And the next thing is, don't be too healthy. Don't be like, I have to eat my salad and my granola and I can't have any sugar. Like, no. In your break, have sweets. Have things that you like. Reward yourself. Because that's just going to make revision so much easier for you. If you're sat there and you're really wanting sweets, but then you don't let yourself have sweets, you're just going to be thinking about sweets for the rest of the time, and not what's on the paper, but what's in your mind. And that's sweets. Go do it. Reward yourself.
My final tip is to make sure you have no regrets. So, I have regrets from my GCSEs, so this is where you should really listen to me, because I know from experience. So, in my dance GCSE, I got full marks in practical. I was like the only one in the class. I got full marks. I only needed a D in the, theory test to get an A star as my end result. But me being stupid, only revised the night before, and I got an E, not a D. So I only ended up getting an A in dance when I had full marks, so I could have got a D and got full mark, still got an A star. So make sure you are gonna have no regrets. However you need to do it to make sure you have no regrets, just do it, because you don't want to live with that regret.
The final thing that I'm going to say is going to really help you with revising is finding a really good, comfortable place for you to revise. So I know like at a desk might not be the best for some people, but it might be. Personally, I would try to find a quiet space. So I would go in my room, I would shut my door, and I would lie on my bed and revise, because that worked well for me. So find a place where you know you're going to get work done and you're really comfortable and you're like where you are, you know what I mean?
Honestly, guys, I just want to say that no matter what happens, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
It's such a short period of your life.
A letter or a number on a piece of paper honestly doesn't define you. No one's going to, you're not going to meet random people around the world. They're not going to be like, so what exactly did you get in your GCSEs? What was your UMS points? And what exactly did you get on the first question of your history paper? No one cares.
I wish you all the best of luck. You're all going to be amazing. And just remember that these results don't determine whether you're super clever or what type of person you are. You're still all just amazing anyway.
You need to push for what you're going to get. If you're not going to get a 9, who cares? Okay?
I wish you all the best of luck. You will all smash them.
Good luck, and I'm wishing you all the best and sending lots of love.
I want to go off and do a different job. I want to be on TV. I want to be dancing. I don't want to be at university. Some people do. Everyone's different.
When they're over, I'm going to be so happy for you guys.
Keep working hard, and I'm sure you will all be amazing, do amazing, and smash your exams. So good luck, and thank you for watching our video. Talking's hard.
CB, trying to be motivational here.
Well, look at my hair. I look like a hobo.